What is going on, guys, and welcome back to yet another HermitCraft video. We are on episode 21? We're 21. We're on to episode 21. In last episode, myself and the other goons, Schism and Pungence, we redecorated the agency's so-called police station, or whatever, rape center? I don't even know what they call it, but we redecorated it, and it was awesome. Also, GB came and took a tour of all our places, and he kind of liked mine. He said that looked too square for his taste, and I agree. Sir, I am on the same page as you. It is square as hell, and I got to figure out some way to make it look not so square. Anyways, I've been sick the last couple days, and I'm still feeling a little bit sick. In fact, I have a really bad headache right now, But I will continue. I will do this because we are supposed to be hanging out today. So we're gonna hang out today. And I sent out a couple tweets actually earlier. Wait, I should sleep this off. Let's go sleep this off first because we're the only ones on the server right now. I sent out a tweet earlier saying that I was gonna do. I really need some resources. I mean, I've got some stuff here, which looks like a lot, but I need diamonds. I could also use more iron and stuff. I really want to kind of get like a stockpile of stuff that I can turn into pistons. So I'm gonna need the iron for sure. But I'm thinking that soon I want to come up with a game or something that we can put on the amusement park island, which is at Mushroom Island at spawn. So I've been thinking of some games, and I'm still thinking, but I'd like to do something, and most of these games involve some sort of piston doohickey mabob. So that's why we're gonna go mining, but we also need better armor. I've been rocking iron armor the whole time. I went and did some enchanting. I did some diamond stuff. I enchanted some pickaxes too and swords, but didn't really turn out well. This is the only one that I like. I got feather falling 4. I always get that. Do level 24, you always get feather falling on your boots. I get fire protection 4 leggings, and then crappy efficiency 4 pickaxe and a smite 4 sword. So, whatever. Anyways, we need to go find a cave before we start doing these questions and or answering these questions. We're not doing questions. If you do questions, there's something really wrong with you. I've actually got my phone in front of me, and I've pulled up the search for the Juice Q&A. Hashtag Juice Q&A is what I asked you guys to tweet your questions to so that I could track them. So I'll be pausing every once in a while, looking down at my phone and answering a question or two. This could potentially be a couple episodes of just Q&A. Like I said, I'm sick, and I don't want to spend too much time in front of the computer. Oh, that's so pretty. Pungence and Corrales doing such a bang-up job. I thought I was feeling better yesterday. I did a SimCity stream for a bit. I was feeling pretty good, and then I woke up this morning and I'm feeling like poop again. So I don't know what the deal is, but I'm going to try and get a bunch of stuff done today. And then I'm going to go relax, or try my best to relax, because my head hurts a lot. Oh, also, SimCity, if you guys watched that teaser video that I put up, episode 0, there's going to be an episode 1, hopefully by, what day is it today? Today's Wednesday. Either by Thursday or Friday. Kind of trying to be a good guy and wait for some of the EU people to get it before I do anything, because there's a thing that we're doing. Means some of the guys that you guys know, and they don't have it yet. Who did that? Why do that? Floating tree. Why? Where's a mine here? Let's find a mine. I should have found a mine beforehand. I'm pretty sure this is just ocean. I think this is just one big island that the goon has to themselves. The goons we have to ourselves. But yeah. SimCity is going to be fun. I've been playing around in some just test regions with like Joe Hills mostly, and trying to come up with some ideas for how I want to do my ooh, here we go. Perfect entrance. How I want to do my region, and I've come up with a few. but I've kind of oh, this looks well. Could go down. I've rushed it a little bit in practice, and it's like turned out a little bit. They didn't work out too well. So I'm gonna try to take a different approach when I actually start the LP, and that approach is gonna be a little bit more cautious, a little bit more thoughtful, a little bit more slower paced. Maybe I'll do like a oh, this could be interesting. Maybe I'll do like a fast paced playthrough as well after I get like into like my main LP. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Let's grab some of this. Why not? We could use it later. Light it up. I brought. I'm ready. I'm definitely ready. I brought 2.5. Well, more than 2.5 stacks of torches. A bunch of ender pearls. Some food. Actually, that probably isn't enough. That's where I always screw up. I don't bring enough damn food. All right. So let me pull up my phone here real quick before we go any deeper. And let's start with the first question that came through. I'm gonna answer this one and pull up no matter what. This one comes from Turtle Beats LP. If you could change one thing about your channel, what would it be? Oh, that's a fully loaded question, my man. And I will answer that for you once I get down to the floor. But so, what would one thing be that I'd change about my channel? Okay. Let me get over here first. Perfect. Well, there's a lot of things I'd do differently, change about my channel. So I guess it starts where I went back. We have to go all the way back to the beginning. And when I started my channel over 3.5 years ago, why am I getting such terrible frames in this game? I think these snapshots have been really borked lately, and I think Dinnerbone's been working on it. But I mean, frames are terrible. It's not like my computer's bad, but ooh, lava down here. So I started my channel 3.5 years ago, and when I started it as a Call of Duty channel, and for the most part, I've stuck to the Call of Duty over the 3 years. I've had some instances where I've taken time off from it, or I've had I've lowered the I've lowered the frequency at which I've posted it. So I guess. And that's hurt my channel. Let's be realistic. That's hurt my channel. My channel grew because of Call of Duty. And I wouldn't be at I probably wouldn't have got 100,000 subscribers a while back, way back when or whatever, if it wasn't for Call of Duty and all the people that I played Call of Duty with. So if one thing I could change... Well, actually, that's not even the one thing I'd change. To be honest, the simplest way to answer it is if I could change one thing, it would be my subscriber to view ratio. Let's be honest. Could have as many subscribers in the world, but if those people don't watch your videos, then there's no reason for them to even be subscribed, right? But I mean, I guess it's my own fault that that's happened because hey, creeper, because I started posting one thing, and then I took time off from posting that thing, and I guess people didn't want to watch it anymore because I was posting other things like Minecraft and various other games, and well, that hurt my channel. So I mean, I'd rather have 10,000 loyal subscribers and getting 10,000 views on each video. So that's the one thing I'd change, but that all comes back down to me and how I managed my channel. So, yeah, bummer. Oh, well, in retrospect, hindsight's 50-50, so, unfortunately I can't change it, but I can try to change it going forward, And I'm trying to do more variety. I like variety. I like playing lots of games. I'm a gamer at heart, right? So, I think all gamers at heart should want to play all the games, right? You know what I'm saying? You get me? You feel me? Okay, cool. This is a crazy cave. That's down. So I guess we're going down there. Let's go down. And before we go down, let me pull up. Oh shit, we'll go down a little bit. I want to go deep, man. We gotta go deep. Surprised. Whoa, God, the frames. I hope this is not bad on your end. I really hope it's not bad on your end because it's pretty bad on my end. I'm getting 30 frames, which is very rare to me, so it's a big deal. Anyways, let's take a second, pull up the iPhone. And I hope I said, yeah, it came from Turtle Beats LP. So thanks for that question. Let's see if I'll pull 2 questions here. Sorry if I'm just sitting here. I gotta look at my phone. There's that one. Okay, so this is 2 questions. 2 shorter questions. First one comes from ECE or FPS Punjab. Says, will you come have a drink with me? I believe this guy's tweeted at me before. I think he's from Vancouver. He's got a picture of Zach Cassian, I think. Yeah, that I can't. It's really small, but that's Zach Cassian from the Vancouver Canucks there as his Twitter avatar. Maybe, dude. You've been around in my neighborhood a few times when you've tweeted me. So, oopsies. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. I might do a Vancouver meetup. Maybe we'll go play some We'll play some hockey down underneath the Cambie Street Bridge at the rink there. Maybe I'll get like a little game of shinny going with my Vancouver people. Ooh, this looks nice. And then after that, maybe we'll do like an adult-friendly one. So a kid-unfriendly one, and we'll go have a few beverages of adult nature. Yeah, it could work. Hey, dude, come here. You want to fight me? Oh, I got this. I totally forgot. Hi, I'm gonna kill you first because you're bad. You're a baddie. You're gonna die too. So there's that one. Okay, hold on. Gotta open up my thing again. Hopefully nothing sneaks up behind me. Don't sneak up behind me. Hi. Gotcha. Did I get... Oh, he dead. Oh, no. I don't... That's a bad place. That's really bad placement for my ender pearls. Okay, you're crazy. Shush. Okay, hold on. I really want to move this. Yeah, let's do this. This will be better. Okay, perfect. And the second question, so there's your question, FPS Punjab. Second one comes from Sam Gostad, I believe, and it says, why not put up any League videos? So he's talking about League of Legends, and, well, this is very simple, to be honest with you. I play League now. I'm starting to play it. I think it's pretty cool. It's actually more fun than I thought it would be. When I first heard about it, I gave it a try, and I thought, wow, this is lame and stupid, and I don't want to do this. But recently, I've seen all... the hell? I've seen all my friends playing it, and I started watching the LCS, which is that League Championship Series, I think is what it's called. And it's been pretty awesome. It's pretty dang entertaining, I'm not going to lie. So I installed the game, and I started playing it. And I've been playing bots. I played a couple a couple normal matches with, oh, yes, nice. But I heard that's bad. That sounds like bad guys, like little dudes. I hate little dudes. But I played some stuff, some normal stuff with iPonestar for hire. And let's be realistic. I'm not very good at the game. You don't want to watch me being, well, maybe you do want to watch me being terrible at the game. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll post something random. But for the most part, the League games are pretty long. I've been thinking about streaming them. So maybe I'll stream them, and I'll let you guys know when I'm streaming them. That's an option, because that's a little bit easier for me. I can also learn from people in the chat and whatever. So, I mean, maybe we'll do that. But don't knock the game until you've tried it. Holy 20 frames a second. Holy Batman. Give me all these. I want it. I want you all. Give it to me. Cool. What level are we on? We are at diamond level, so we're going to explore here a bit for show while we answer some more questions. But I want to... Oh, damn. Oh, well. You know what? I don't care. You're just gold. You're pretty much useless gold. Yeah, you're useless. I said it. Let's hopefully not get mauled by any mobs here. Oh, that bat scared me with the wings, man. Alright, so everything looks okay here. Let's pull up another question. Phone load. Oh, here's something. Something wants to come over here. We're watching. We're kind of paying attention. Next question comes from Benak. Benak says, besides making quality content, what sorts of things did you do to gain the eyes of the many people you have now? Man, that is a fully loaded question, and one that I don't even really have an answer to. I'd like to think that I've posted quality content for 3.5 years. But if I'm being a realist and I'm not kidding myself, I don't think that's true. No, I know that's not true. I've had some times, especially when I was going through tougher times and, you know, fighting myself and stuff like that. I didn't post the most quality of content. But I like to think that it's my personality that has had people at least hit that subscribe button because they liked what they saw or heard from me first, you know, back whenever they subscribed. But oh, no, we want you. Come back to me. You're mine. So I'd like to think it's my personality, you know, my Canadianisms. I don't know. Apparently I have Canadianisms. That's what I'm told. I say things strange. Stranger than Americans and the dang US of A's. But I like to think it's my personality, but I also know for sure that a lot of people have subscribed to me because of the people that I'm associated with and that I play with. And I think that's something that happens to anybody who's on YouTube who works with other people. It's all about the networking, right? So, I mean, I play with a lot of people that have a lot of subs, and because of that, sometimes people will just subscribe. So, just the way it works. So I hope, I mean, that's probably not the most amazing of answers that you were looking for, but that's the answer, man. That's crazy. Go, no. Put you back here. Okay, lava, we're cool. We can pull up my phone. There's got to be a better way. I could probably print these off next time. That might work. Okay, I'll try to do like 2 questions here. The first one, I'm looking around while I'm trying to do this, comes from, I'll use his Twitter name, Caesar the Bear, or he spelt it interesting, Kaiser the Bear? Thomas, I'll just call him Thomas, because that's what his name is. Says, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? And then the next one comes from Nicholas. I'll just call him Nicholas, and he said, what inspired you to start YouTube, and when did you start? So, I mean, I didn't really answer that in the other question, so I'll answer that also. So first of all, first question, what is my favorite ice cream flavor? Gotta say, hands down, 100% my favorite flavor, well, right now, is Smarties. That's a flavor, right? I mean, basically all it is vanilla ice cream with Smartie chunks in it. But my God, that is the most heavenly of combos in the world. Who doesn't like Smarties to begin with? Why not throw it in delicious ice cream? Why not get little delicious chunks of deliciousness that is, yes, my favorite Smarties ice cream right now. If I had to choose a second favorite, I'd probably have to go, again, I like things in my ice cream. It's just something I like. I would have to go with cookie dough. Cookie dough, 100%. So good. Who doesn't like raw cookie dough? I mean, how about have you ever watched your mom make cookies when you were younger and then just be like, oh, Diamond High. And then when she's done making it, there's a little bit of dough left either in the bowl, on the spatula, or on the I guess whatever which one should I call it? The thingy from the, I don't know, the thingy wingy. Who knows? I don't know what I'm talking about. But you know what I mean. Who doesn't like to eat that, right? I know I do. Alright, so let's see what we got here. And then, next question was, why did I start YouTube and when did I start? I think it was why did I start and when, yeah. Why and when did I start YouTube? So, first I'll answer when I started. I started YouTube back in November of 2009. Oh my God, 2009! Holy moly, Batman! That means when it hits November of this year, when the next Call of Duty title gets released, I will have been putting YouTube videos up. For 4 years. Holy moly! God, smack me in the face. That's crazy. 4 years of posting videos on YouTube. That's an insane number, man. And also, it's worth noting that the first year and a half, I think it was year and a half. Yeah, year and a half. The first year and a half, I kind of just looked I looked up to the ceiling, puzzled, like very puzzled, which is why I stopped moving for a second. First year and a half I did it. There was nobody knew that you could even make money on YouTube at that point. I was just doing it for fun. I was in university. Had a full course load at university. I had a part-time job. I was working out basically like a full-time job. I was at the gym 6 days a week for 3 hours a day. That's when I was super, super fit. And right now I really want to get back to that. I'm so not fit. I let like the last 2.5 years get to me. Sitting in front of a computer, not working out, being lazy pants. That's going to change. So that's when I started. Why did I start? Well, if I'm being totally honest, and this is actually kind of funny, I think this is the same way that reason that my buddy Nanners, C Nanners, got into YouTube as well. We both had. I'll tell you mine. I had a bad breakup with my girlfriend, an ex-girlfriend. And I wasn't in a great place because, I mean, I at the time really was into her. I really liked her. Well, I more than liked her at the time, but so that's what made it harder. But she did some things that are not kosher, and we broke up, and I was, like I said, not in the best of places, so I needed something to do. And I started watching, YouTube, because YouTube had funny stuff like kittens. Who doesn't like kittens? I love kittens. Cats, kittens, whatever. Little fur balls. No, but I mean, YouTube, there's just so much stuff on there, and a lot of it made me laugh. So I just started watching YouTube videos, and then I stumbled upon, videos of the Call of Duty nature, and I thought, oh, wait, really? You can capture you playing a video game and put it on YouTube? That's cool. I want to share my gameplay with people. So that's what happened. I bought an HD PVR right before Modern Warfare 2 was released. And Modern Warfare 2 was really the first COD that I really played a lot. Like a lot. I was never really into console games at the time. Like I always... I used to play Counter-Strike 1.6 and stuff. That was kind of my go-to game. I played competitively for that, which was fun. But my brother was a big console guy, and he loved COD 4. So I decided to. Oh damn! There's lots of dudes over here. What's going on over here? And I really kind of forgot about that. I thought there was a dude here. Forgot about that abandoned mine shaft. Anyways, whatever. But yeah, my brother was a huge COD guy, my younger brother. He's actually a year and a bit younger than me. So I started... Oh, that's a bat. I was going to shoot a bat. I'm sorry, Batman. So I started playing with him, and then I was like, yeah, this is cool. I can do this. And I bought the HD PVR. I made my YouTube channel, and I just started posting random videos. And it's so funny. If I go back to my old videos, and if you guys want to have a laugh, and you guys are not familiar, if you haven't been around since the beginning, and you haven't maybe gone back and watched some of my older videos, if you really want to have a laugh at me, at my expense, go back to like my first videos. Oh man, they're so bad. I still know what my first video that I ever posted was, and I think I posted on November... I created my channel on November 14th, I believe, of 2009, and then I posted my first video, I think it was like November 23rd or 24th. It was in the 20s, I'm pretty sure. But go back, just go to my Brad's videos and search from like oldest to newest or whatever, and watch my first video. My first video was called I was going to start a series called what the WTF question mark, so what the fuck, basically. Excuse my language, I had to. Basically it was WTF, and I was just going to post, random videos where, a WTF moment occurred, and I just like, what? So this first one I'm commentating, I was playing Modern Warfare 2 on, what was that snow map, Submarine or something? Submarine, the one with the submarine on it. You know what I'm talking about, right? If you guys played COD. Submarine map. Oh, hey, we're here. We made it back. And I threw a flash right at a guy's feet. and it ended up flashing me, and it didn't flash him, and then he quick scoped me. He quick snoped me, and that was, it was like a minute long or something, and I commentated over it. It was really bad. I was like, "Hey guys, welcome back to welcome to this video, the first video of my WTF installment, a series that I hope I can continue to do in the future. But yeah, this is what I threw a flash right at this guy's feet, and it blinded me but didn't blind him, and then he sniped me. What the bleep?" that was my first video in a nutshell. So I suggest you go watch that. And if you want to laugh at me, do that. It's funny. Oh boy. So that was that. Anyways, that's that question. That was a long one. I didn't think I was actually going to answer that one for that long, but holy moly. I also don't even know how long we've been going for. So I have a feeling this is going to go into a couple videos over the next few days. But I'll definitely put them up in a higher frequency than usual. So let's go. Next question. Yes, you guys are crazy. I hear you. Next question comes from Don't You Dare Come Near Me. Yo. So I've got a couple. Let's see. So this one comes from IN37Vor, or Ryan. He says, "Do you ever plan on doing something different besides YouTube as a job?" And I'll stick with that one for now. That one could take a little bit more of my time. I've actually answered this a little bit in previous HermitCraft video, as well as in my Euro Truck simulator video that I posted the other day. But I'll answer it again for people that are up top who missed those videos or didn't watch them or don't watch those series. Yes, I do. As much as I'd love to play video games and post videos on the internet that entertain people for a long time, for me, I don't think that's possibly something that is the best decision for me to make. Not unfortunately, I am super fortunate for what I have, but in order for me to sustain and live and pay rent and bills and stuff for myself and the people in my life, like Tegan, who has a job, which is fine, so she helps obviously. The cats, yes, the cats count. They are important to moi. Okay, let's just do this. The cats, and then probably in the not too distant future, kids. Maybe. I need a job that is has a little bit more security than what I get from YouTube. And that's not to say that you can't live off of what you do on YouTube. Plenty of people do it. There's so many people that do just YouTube and they're fine, and they can pay bills, they can live, they can have a family and stuff like that. But for me, I mean, it's not. I'm not. You guys kind of think that we make or I make or whatever, that people kind of blow it up proportion that people on YouTube make a whack load of money, and that's not to say that that's not true. That's true. Some people do, but a lot of viewers think that everybody who posts a video on YouTube does really well. But until you actually, I think there's another chest there, yeah. Until you actually do it yourself and kind of see, what you can do with, the amount of views you get, you don't really know. So I'm basically indirectly saying, or I'm going to directly say it now, it's not as glamorous as one would think. I can survive for myself, Tegan, and the cats, just barely right now. But going forward, if I want to have a family, I definitely need something with, a paycheck that is that another one? No. That is, more consistent. So like a salaried position. Something where I know, hey, every 2 weeks I can make this amount of money, and I can pay these bills, and we don't have to worry about it. But that's beside the point. What do I want to do as a job outside of YouTube? I've always kind of been a foodie. I've worked in a few kitchens, not great kitchens, but I've worked in some kitchens. I was gonna go to culinary school. Oh hey little dude, I'm gonna kill you. Give me your slime ball. And I grew up in an Italian family. It's an Italian-British family, so I'm half Italian. My dad's Italian, and my mom is British. So I have both sides of the family, and I kind of it's weird. Don't take this the wrong way, my British brethren. But I kind of relate a little bit more to my Italian side. I don't know why. I do. I don't know what made me do that, but I do. I feel a little bit closer to my Italian side. Not my family, but just my Italian heritage. Let's just say it like that. But in Italian, Italian culture, food is kind of the focal point. It's like where you always have a Sunday dinner, and that's not to say that you don't have that with other with British families or whatever. Where am I? I'm lost. But anyways, my Nonna would always, just throw food down our gullets when we'd go for Sunday dinners, and she's, shared her recipes with us, and wow, we're at Bedrock. That's crazy. So she shared a lot of her recipes with us, and she's an amazing cook, or was. She can't really cook anymore. She's getting a little bit aged. Excuse me. But I've been thinking possibly about doing a food truck in Vancouver for a little while now. I've done some research. Hey, creepers. I've done some research, and it's kind of crazy the steps that you have to take to actually even get your license here in Vancouver. And they only accept new applications for 3 weeks of the year. And oddly enough, those 3 weeks of the year are right now, from March 4th to March 28th or something like that. I'm not really sure the exact dates. I couldn't remember, but it's happening now. So I'm not ready for that, but I think that would be fun because I have ideas to do something with my Italian kind of the Italian recipes that have been passed down to me, but do them in a unique way. So I mean, that's I think that would be fun. Whether or not that's something that I'll actually get around to doing, I'm not sure yet. Other than that, I've always thought that it'd be cool to work in the gaming industry, work at a publisher or something, maybe an EA or something, although a lot of people yell at EA because they think that EA is terrible. Well, come on, guys. It's not that bad. They make video games for you to play. Come on. Come on. Other than that, I don't really know. It's tough. I've been really thinking about it, though, a lot over the last couple months or so, because I've realized that YouTube is not going to be something that I can do forever. So I've got to start to think and be a little bit more like an adult. Not to say that people that post videos on YouTube are not adults, but I got to think like an adult because nobody's going to take care of me except me. So I got to take care of myself. And that's what I plan on doing. That was really long. I answered that question for quite some time. Let me do maybe one or two more questions, and then we're going to end this. This is probably, I got to say, we're probably at least at 30 minutes now, maybe more. A couple funny questions here. Okay, this one we'll do two. Ashley. Ashley. She's got lots of E's and Y's in her name. Asks if you could have anyone else's voice in the world, who would it be and why? Okay, so there's that one. And then School for the Win, aka Eddie, asks, what's your favorite hobby outside of gaming? Cool. Okay, first question from Ashley. If you could have anybody else's voice in the world, who would it be and why? Who would it be and why? Very good question. Let's think. Let me think for a second here. I got to think through all my voices that I can remember. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the first one that popped to my mind. I don't know if this is I don't know why I was crouching. I don't know if this is necessarily the one that I'd choose, but this is. Is there any way out of here? No, I don't think so. Can I go this way first? Yeah, it must be. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. The first one that popped to my mind was what's his name? Oh my God. Earl. I'm totally blanking as I'm having one of those. I'm sick, guys. Remember, my brain doesn't work. But basically, the voice of Darth Vader in the so not like the actor, but the voice. Earl something. Earl. I can't. Oh my god, I'm totally blanking. I want his voice. Why? Because I could go around and I could just like hide behind corners and I could be like, Ash. I can't do it, but Ashley, I'm your. You know what I mean? Terrible. That was a terrible impersonation. I'm not an impersonator. Or I could be I could be Max, aka the gassy Mexican, and I could do a bunch of voices like Morgan Freeman and freak people out in the hidden. There you go. That's terrible. I know. Let's go down here now. But yeah, probably that. If I could have anybody else's voice in the world, oh god, the void fog is terrible down here. I don't know. Wow, this is crazy. This is cray. See, even if I put a torch down, it doesn't really help, right? It's just we're in the void fog. Never actually seen a mine shaft in the void fog. Look at that. We found diamond, though. So yeah, I'd probably do him. Darth Vader. Yep, we got 1 diamond. Void fog. Win. Oh, get out of my life. We haven't even used our sword yet. We're pretty ballin'. You know what I forgot to bring, guys? And well, actually I didn't forget, I couldn't bring it, is my ender chest, because I could have put all this stuff in an ender chest, put it back in my inventory, and gone home. Or continue to mine. I'm probably going to have to go home at some point, and then continue this later. Second question was, what are my hobbies outside of gaming? Well, I love sports. So, whether that's watching, attending and watching, or playing, I love sports. I've already been in there. Actually, we can just put stuff in here. I really don't need you, really don't need you. Honestly, slime ball, well, I should probably keep you for sticky pistons. I don't really need lapis. Lapis is stupid. Sorry, it's stupid. I'll keep that just in case. I really don't need 1 stack of these. That can go there. Probably the most I can do right now. Yeah, that's the most I can do right now. That's fine. So I like to watch, I like to attend, I like to play sports. I actually used to play, well, football, not American football, European football, so soccer in North America. I used to play that super competitively. I played on... well, locally I played on like the top team that I could play on, or the top league. Where's he coming from? Oh no, you're gonna die. Ow, shit brick! This could be bad. I don't know. Oh, excuse my language. That guy damn scared me. Where do you come from? Where do you come from, little dude? There's baddies all over the place here. We gotta be careful now. Hold on. But yeah, I used to play at a high level locally. I used to actually, I played for, so like in the U.S. they have state teams, you know, the best of the best from each state. You make that team, you're doing pretty good for yourself. And in Canada, we have provinces instead of states, so I played on the provincial team in British Columbia when I was younger. I actually was going to go do... I was on the cusp of being invited to try out for the national team, so the Canadian national team, but unfortunately, after my provincial season, I tore my ACL in the preseason for my club team, and I was out for a year. I had to have surgery on my knee to reconstruct my ACL. I had to then spend 9 months rehabbing it with physio, and just, you know, it was painful. It was a pain in my butt. Actually, it was a pain in my knee. And then when I went back to play, I just wasn't the same player. I was always kind of apprehensive. I didn't want to go into any like any 50-50 situations because I didn't want to hurt myself. So I lost my edge a little bit. And then I stopped playing, which is actually something I really regret. If there's one thing I regret in my life, it's that I stopped playing. And I really regret that. Like, to this day, that is one of my biggest regrets, is that I stopped playing. Because, A, I miss the camaraderie of playing on a team with the boys. I miss just staying fit and being athletic because that's what I wanted to do, and I still want to do that, but I just haven't had the drive, and I think partially that was the reason. But yeah, man, that's one of my hobbies. Outside of that, I just enjoyed chilling with the buds, man, with my friends, playing games. Not games in terms of like video games, but like just like hanging out with the buds, playing. We play some board games too. Have you ever played Cards Against Humanity? If you haven't and you're 18 plus, you should. Anyways, guys, I'm starting to get a really sore throat now, and I think we're gonna take a break here, and I will continue the Q&A in the next episode, which will be up. I think I'll do it Friday. Yeah, it'll be up Friday. So on Friday there'll be another Q&A. I'll answer more of your questions, and depending on how many questions I have by the end of this, I'm not going to ask for any more, but I'll try and answer them all if I can in a few more episodes after this. So yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for the questions if you submitted them. And if I didn't answer your question, I'll try to get to it in the next episode. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.